friends, in today's short analysis video, we're going to discuss on US 100 index. That's an Nasdaq 100 index. We're going to discuss on the Nasdaq index. And my dear friends, this is just a follow-up video. Just before a month ago, I had given you and I had shared with you a video with a negative breakdowns, the reason behind to make this video is to show you that our previous target got successfully hit. My dear friends, just a month before I had given you on a lower time frame. If you come on the hourly time frame over here, we had identified the triangular chart pattern over here. If you'll make a closer look over here, you'll be able to see we had identified one this kind of triangular chart pattern over here, and it's got broken down. And my dear friends, you will surprised to know that the index had bounced. The index has respected our all levels. I had already mentioned on my previous video that this blue line will be act as a support, and there could be a possibility we may see the bounce. So the index had came over here, and it's given you a bounce exactly from the level which I had shown on my previous video. If you'll see over here, this was in level I had told you that we may see the bounce, and exactly the index had given the bounce from the level which I had given to you. So this is the power of my analysis. And I had also mentioned you that this will be a stop loss. So if you see, and this will be our stop loss on closing basis, and it will going to act as a resistance. So you could see the stock had never given a close above this red line. If you'll see a closely over here, the index haven't given you a close above this red line, and it's faced and rejection, and it's again came to that same level, the blue line. It's then again it's taken a bounce, and then here it faced again a rejection because there was a gap over here. The index came here to fill the gap, and again it faced a rejection, and ultimately our target almost done. So this was my previous analysis. And if anybody don't have, like, if anyone don't have trust on my analysis, then you can watch my previous analysis video on Nasdaq 100 on the descriptions. I had given the link on the descriptions. You just go and click on the link, and you can watch my previous analysis video. In that video, I had informed you well in advance that this index was going to come very soon on the downside. The moment it's had broken down, I had told you that there is a high probability we may see index coming near to this level, and our level already got triggered. And my dear friends, you won't believe that exactly the index has respected our all levels. You could see the level which I had shown you in my analysis, that stock that I had told you that index will going to bounce from this level, and you had seen exactly the same thing had happened. And after that, I had informed you that it will face a rejection on this red line. Exactly the same thing index had done. It's faced in rejection at the same point, and then again it came back down ultimately to our targets over here. And finally our target got triggered, our target got achieved. And my dear friends, and if anybody want to know my previous analysis, I had shared the link of my previous analysis on the description of this video. Just go to the descriptions and please find my previous analysis link. Just click on that and you can watch my entire analysis. And my dear friends, the reason behind of making today video is to inform you that now the selling pressure has been intensified more. So now you will see a more downside, because this was, if you see over here, just a moment, my cursor, my dear friends, if you see over here, now we until now we were discussing on the hourly time frame over here, but now the selling has been passed on to the higher time frame. So there will be a more downside coming on the card. So my dear friends, I want to update you that if you are on the buy side in the stock market, then be very careful. Watch out guys, because index had passed on the hourly selling pressure into a daily time frame. The hourly time frame selling pressure has been passed on to daily time frame. Daily time frame selling pressure will be a more harsh. Daily time frame selling pressure will be more intensified and more danger. So if you are on the buy side, be very careful, my dear friends. And here we will going to analyze the daily time frame, and we will focus on the level where we could see the more downside coming. So my dear friends, now we will shift our focus to the daily time frames. So here we will come to over here and we will see the daily time frame charts. And my dear friends, here is the daily time frames. If you see over here, I had opened the daily time frame chart over here from hourly time frame to daily time frames. And my dear friends, I just want to update you again that there are the same pattern got breakdown over here. If you'll see over here, just a moment. Yeah, if you'll make a closer look over here, my dear friends, this was the last rally that index had given in the form of upper sloping parallel channel here. And as long as the index was trading, there was a back-to-back higher highs over here, higher highs over here, higher highs over here, and then this upper sloping parallel channel breakdown downside, and then it shifted to lower lows on the daily time frame. So now the daily time frame came into a picture. Now the daily time frame got trigger on the downside very soon, because there is a negative diversion over here, there is a negative chart pattern here too. I'll show you the chart patterns which will be which will open your eyes more. You will get a more broader idea on the index what's going to happen now. So if you'll see over here, there is a rounding top pattern has already got broken down over here, and then we may see a more downside. But the problem is you don't need to directly short sell. There are some levels which need to be get broken down on the downside, my dear friends, and it's probably very high chance that index very soon will breach this level. If you'll see, the index will give this level into a break, then we may see another downside target, and my dear friends, that will be coming almost near to this level. And there are some support over here that we may see a bounce, and that will be this level. So my dear friends, be very careful, because there are more downside is coming on the stock, but you need to wait for this neckline to get triggered. Once this neckline will get triggered, then you may see the first target of 20,295, and the second target will be 19,900. So the Nasdaq index will be under pressure according to the daily time frame analysis, because the major rounding top pattern go almost near to an breakdown. And my dear friends, don't blindly go and simply short sell. Don't do immature trade, otherwise you will be in the trap. You have to wait for this you have to wait for this neckline to be get break. You need to wait for this area to get broken down on the closing basis. And once this level get trigger, once this level get threat on the closing, then you may see this level very soon. Soon you will going to witness this level. So my dear friends, stay away and be very very caution on your buying side, because index has now turned into a negative. So my dear friend, this is it. And if anybody want to watch my previous analysis on Nasdaq on hourly time frame, where our target already achieved, you can watch that video link on this description. So you can just click on the descriptions and just watch that my previous analysis. And if you like my video and my analysis, please give a thumbs up and subscribe my channel, my dear friends. Thank you. Bye bye.